We are going to talk about a common and sometimes uncomfortable twin flame experience that people have, right? So my name is Susie. I am a certified twin flame ascension coach, and I love helping twin flames walk their ascension path home. And today we're going to help you by talking about age gaps on the twin flame journey. So right off the bat, we have to know that your union can happen, right? And your harmonious twin flame union can happen too, despite the age gap, right? So the age gap isn't here to make your journey harder. It's not here to stop you. Even though when you look at it from an ego standpoint, from that social or cultural or whatever standpoint, you might think, oh, it's gonna be really hard. That's not the truth. You can be together. Okay. I think one of my favorite twin flame couples with an age gap has a 20-year age gap, and you would never know, right? If you just met them on the street and their family, like you literally wouldn't know. And here's why. Okay. Even if you and your twin flame have 20 or more years apart from you, or in between you, I don't know, you're still the same vibrationally at the core. Okay, and what that means is you have the same core level of maturity, right? You have the same core level of ascension, right? Your vibrational place on your ascension journey, and you have the same core like understanding and approach to the world, right? There isn't going to be a core level conflict between you as you heal the blocks, right? And that might sound a little far-fetched for you if you haven't healed the blocks yet, right? But that's part of this, right? The age gap isn't actually here to stop you, like I said earlier, but it is mirroring to you your belief in separation, right? Your belief that you and your twin flame are different or apart or have an obstacle to coming together, right? So your age gap really isn't too different than any other challenge that people experience on the twin flame journey. On a spiritual level, it's teaching you the same thing, that only love is real, right? And as you learn that lesson, you on the inside, right, your outer world will shift to match your inner vibration and understanding that there is nothing that can come between you and your twin flame, and only love is real, and you have permission to be together, and it's safe to be together, right? So in reality, like when we look at this from the perspective of spirituality and ascension and love, right, that age gap is actually helping you heal separation, right? It's actually showing you, like waving arms at you and a big flag at you and saying, hey, this is the place to heal, right? And the way you're going to do that is you're going to, really sit down and reflect and take a moment to take stock of how this is showing up for you and how it makes you feel, right? How does it make you feel that there's an age gap between you and your twin flame? Okay, maybe you feel a little bit uncomfortable about that and insecure, right? Or maybe you don't feel uncomfortable and insecure, but your twin flame does, right? And that upsets you. Or maybe your family, your friends, you're afraid of their judgment of you, or something about your cultural structure doesn't allow that, right? So you're going to take note of whatever that is, and then you're going to put it in the mirror exercise, and I've linked the mirror exercise below and some deeper resources on it too to help you with this, but that's what you're going to do. Like, you're going to heal the block that is coming up because of this age gap. Okay, and as you persist in healing the blocks, you are going to come to your own internal revelation that like you're totally fine and you can be together, right? And your reality will shift to match that. And your twin flame will too, because when you heal, so does your twin flame. That happens simultaneously. You are one with your twin flame. No separation there. So if you have more questions about twin flames and age gaps, please ask them below. I'm happy to maybe answer them in the comments, or if another video is needed, we can do that and maybe do a deeper dive. And check out all of the resources below if you are like ready for complete full support and the entire answer on your twin flame journey. I recommend scheduling a consultation with me, and in that consultation we will talk about like your specific things that you are working through on your journey, and how the mirror exercise can help you, how I can coach you in that to be all that you desire to be, and how the teachings of union are going to help you get through that, okay? Because if you remember that twin flame couple I talked about at the beginning of this video, who have that 20-year age gap, they use these things called the teachings of union to help them come together and overcome anything that was presented to them, right? So do that for yourself, and I will see you next time.